Welcome back, Generals, to another Let's Fix Generals 0 hour to make the best game ever. Good, so I think we need to look at changes. Fix memset parameter order. What is this? What is this? Vector channel class. Somehow that class is not found. Vector channel class doesn't exist. Oh, it's in a tool. Huh. I don't like this. I don't like this. I think it will be better to remove memsets and initialize the members to 0. Unless there's unless there's a very specific reason to use memsets. Channel size. Memset. It's so weird. Let me look at this. Malloc channel size. So I guess this channel data is something at the end, right? Let me see this. I see. I see. But why do we deduct this here? Is this size even correct? Difficult to make sense of it. I don't know. I'm looking at this and it's really not obvious to me if this is correct size. I look at it, I have no idea what's going on here. It calculates the size, it adds here some things, then it deducts size of char for some reason, then it adds some floats, and I don't understand. I don't understand. To me, it looks like it should just... To me, it looks like it should zero initialize everything. Initialize Chen data. I think it would be easier to memset it right after the allocation. Here. I think this code would be far simpler because it's just a pod, right? It's just a pod. Yeah. It's just a pod. So we could just zero all of it. I think this could be far simpler by memsetting the whole channel size after allocation, after successful allocation. By memset 0, the whole channel size. Let's say zeroing the whole channel size after successful allocation. Yeah. Yeah, just zero the whole thing and then afterwards then start writing to it. I think that would be far easier. This here, I have no clue what this calculation is. Just take this pointer, take the size, zero it, done. Right? Yeah. Let me see if this is used elsewhere, the struct. Okay. State approved. Review approved. Fix missing break at switch case. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Fix missing height voice. Attacking the ground. Audio bug minor. Sounds good. Okay. Oof. Okay. Okay. Fix missing break at switch case. Reverse sound transition. Fire sound. Missing break. Tested in a bunch of menus. If this fourth row would have caused side effects, but it never reached its finished true. Okay. We do have one issue here that we should probably solve. Okay. Should I use this? I'm not sure if it uses bold. I would have to check that. Okay, let me hide my screen. Yeah. Hide the screen for a moment. Here. Codes. That. Oops. Cancel. Okay, that didn't work. Okay, I'm looking for, I don't know, font. No. Menu. Graphics. Font main. Okay. Can show the screen again. Yeah. So we have Tahoma, 8 pixels, bold, inline color, shadow. Good. Did we fetch and prune everything? I can't recall. Let's do it again. Okay, so beginners. Here, this one. Apparently there is now a continue button in the replay score screen. Needs fixing. Okay. Let's see what that is. Yeah, let's compile. The music is more annoying than I thought it would be. Oof, piano, that's not good. Why is all this music so aggressive? Oh my gosh. Okay, so we are looking for close other tabs. There we go. I think we already have too many tabs open, which makes everything slow. My gosh, I can't pick. I can't pick music, man. Oh, man. Search for coda music. Let's see what that offers. Okay, so I would like to remove the tools here. We don't want that. does use a drop shadow, that's good. Okay. Good. Then, so the reported bug is that if we load a replay, blah blah, yeah, and then we quit it, then there's now a continue button. I see. Which is caused by replay simulation. Score screen. Show button continue. There we go. Okay. If get current replay index. So if that is, let's say that is 0. Ah, right. So that is 0 and that will be -1, right. The fix is show button continue. Right. Show button continue. Show button continue. Replay single player. Not. And replay multiplayer. Multiplayer score screen. What does that even mean? What is the difference between a multiplayer? Ah, when it was a multiplayer match replay, I guess. Okay. Okay, so I guess the condition is just wrong, right? Yeah, so previously it would hide it in the single player and in the multiplayer. So I guess the condition is the replay simulation, the count must be larger than 0. Show continue button. Show continue. Okay, so I suspect the condition, this must be larger than 0 and no, count. Get a replay count larger than 0. Yeah. Get replay count. It's so Boer has simulation replays. simulation replay. And bool is not last simulation replay. Let's say is last simulation replay. Let me say has this and not is last. I think this will work. I think we should also, hold on. Button continue. Show replay. Let's rename this to show button continue. In replay score screen. Okay. Okay. Then we go to load replay. Okay, button is gone. Fantastic. Okay, and if we launch it now with some documents, replays. Let's launch it with blah blah. Minus replay blah blah, and this one. Okay, and there it is, the continue button. Another one. Fast forwards and exit. Fantastic. We can delete this one. Then this one is fix replay continue button. Good. Then we search for this in generals and replicate the fix there. And then it should be good. Right. There we go. Okay. Gen ZH fix fix replay fix remove superfluous fix fix continue button appearing in replay score screen. Shown in score screen. Fix continue button shown in score screen. Okay. Okay, so then we open that here. This change fixes the continue button. This change fixes the continue button shown in. This is bug minor GUI this project. Fixes that. Fix continue button. Maybe we should name this differently. Hide continue button. Hide the continue button from the replay score screen. Fix continue button. Fix continue button shown. I don't know how to describe it, man. It is a fix, but it's also something we have introduced. We hide it now. The button is no longer supposed to be there. It never was supposed to be there. How do I describe this? Jesus Christ. Oh, man. Describing change is a nightmare. Fix continue button. Fix fix continue button shown in replay score screen by mistake. How about that? Fix continue button shown in replay score screen by mistake. Yeah. The change fixes the continue button shown in replay score screen. Mistakenly shown. This change fixes the continue button mistakenly shown in replay score screen. Mistakenly shown. Fix continue button mistakenly shown in replay score screen. Maybe that's not bad. Yeah. And it's a follow-up for this guy. Follow-up for that. It was introduced with test replay, test normal replay, test replay simulator, visual replay simulator, replay playback, regular. Request. Okay. Okay. Okay, good. Now there is one more issue here. Let me see what other do we have here. Label this project. There's a few. Crash after upgrading when loading maps with unusual characters. What? Magic Shah. What? Ensure the character is unsigned. can open a request for this issue. Issue fix. Let me see this code. String ends with magic char. What? Why did it crash though? Is alpha num when a character that is not valid. When the game tries to load a map with a name containing a character, okay, it crashes with the following error. Handle invalid map names without crashing. Makes sense, yeah. Yeah, it makes sense. What about the this one then, the Unicode? Why does it have this twice? What is this? Huh? Huh? Oh. Right. It's somehow, okay. It looks at 2 bytes. Yeah. Can also make consistent so I didn't know that is all num would crash. That's weird. It says debug assertion. It's not a crash, it's just an assert, right? By the way, is this really a crash in release? Is this really a crash in release or just an assert? Yeah, to me it looks like if it would give this assert, it wouldn't crash after giving this assert. That doesn't make sense. I do understand if a assert hits in debug that then debug maybe closes. But then on release it wouldn't have this assert, it should just keep running. So I'm not sold that this is actually a real crash. It's probably a bug, but is it a crash? I don't know. Sounds unlikely. So what did we do? We just named it bit is set, right? Yeah. Bit is set, bit set. I think we can just close this here. Okay, this one actually was already done. This was already done in a change. Okay, we still have this issue here. Let me build VC6 once more. .vc6 bad. Okay, while we wait for the magical build, maybe we can merge a few more changes. So review approved. Okay, so fix missing break at switch case, gem update text, and pop-up replace system. Okay. Squash my first missing break. Okay. Fix missing break. Yeah. Specific body button was clicked and squashed. Would always fall through. Doesn't do anything. However, combination of that is never triggered by the game. Hence, the fall through never had any consequence other than a broken add body system in GameSpy. Oh. I don't know about this. The body system in GameSpy actually worked. Yeah. Fix missing break at switch case. And score. Okay. Fix missing break, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Fix missing break at switch case. That in that. Should be no bad side effects. It would not create the staging ring because that would not be 0 because that has no 0 enum value. It would not do anything after the fall through because command will be empty. Copy pasta. Okay. Okay. Good. Compilation is still ongoing. set. Okay, what about this here? Maybe it's useless, maybe not. We are not doing any profiling right now. It's not that much code to look into, and it's important because it's code bloat and adds dependencies and increases the surface area for bugs and incompatibilities. It's very obvious that it's useless. It's not much code. Let's see. Well, it's 4,600 lines of code. Oof. It has 4,500 lines of code. It would take time to review that. To look over that. How about we just say here, I don't know, do later. There you go, done. Good, so. Let me launch generals, 0 hour, here. Okay. Good. So, what we need is multi. No. Right. Replace. Okay. So the problem is all replays are currently grayed out, and that is unexpected. That is very unexpected. How do we deal with that? Let me launch. Oops. Let me launch. What was that? I have no idea what that is. Let me launch Visual Studio 2008 for debugging. Then we attach the process. Is that helpful? Oh, shit. Why does this say degree to red and then the argument here is red instead of degree? That doesn't make sense. Yeah. Okay, what do we do? How do we debug this? General set age. CRC. Here. Generals MD. Good. So this one should be true, right? Why is this not working correctly? Get version number. Skirmish scripts. Multiplayer scripts. Something is not right. What is the problem? We probably want to compile it in the debug logging on. Then we need to build again. Yeah. We could also just start a debug session and put breakpoints, right? With this. Maybe. or make the .17 .ff in the .ff in game timer be gray. Good. Still building. Yeah. So first thing would be interesting to know if it actually reaches this log, right? If it doesn't reach this log, then maybe it's just not compiled in. If it does reach it, then why is this not correct suddenly? Okay, maybe you can merge a few more things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fix missing break, add switch case, blah, and blah. No break at 2 location. Fix missing break. assign missing player index to cannot be heard because the player index is unassigned. Logic matches. Yeah. This user facing change, the player will not correctly hear. Okay, apparently there's a video. Let me see that. Let's enable the audio. It's very quiet. Okay. Yeah, I guess it makes sense. Unable to set rally point. Okay. Then how about we describe this as fix I recently merged another audio fix, right? Fix missing unit voice. Fix missing unable to set rally point. Fix missing unable to set rally point audio event. Fix audio event when misplacing a waypoints, a rally points, when misplacing a rally points. Yeah, I think that's a better description than this, because this one, I mean, it's technically correct, right? Assign missing player index to that, but it doesn't describe the user-facing fix. And I think in this case, that is more interesting to know, like what the user-facing effect is. Fix missing unable to set rally point audio event when misplacing a rally point. Yeah. Fix missing unable to set rally point audio event when misplacing a rally point. Misplacing a rally point. Title text. Title text improved to title. maybe we could also, maybe you can say fix inaudible. Fix inaudible. Is that a correct word? Inaudible. Meaning impossible to hear. Yeah. Fix inaudible or unable to set rally point audio event when misplacing a rally point. Yeah, I think that's better. Okay. 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 Good. Then let's launch this one. Let's delete those logs here. There. Delete the logs and launch. Oof. Let's try this one. Oh, that's bad as well. Oh, maybe it's okay. Maybe not. Man, I can't pick good music here. It's all trash. Good. So yeah, that's trash as well. It's trash as well. Good. Okay. Okay. Okay, so this one did create a log file. Okay. And that log file, it says fake. Huh. CRC. Any CRC. Huh. Why does it not say anything about the other CRC? The exe CRC. What is that? Huh? What is this? understand. It only gets to the ini CRC. Why does it not do the other one? What is this? Did we break something here? Global data. I mean, it should reach down here, no? Why is it in global data, by the way? What is this? Everything is in global data. Oh, man. Add in MP scripts, blah, blah. Why is this not working? Why is this not logging this? I don't understand. How is this happening? Does the debug log not exist yet at this time? It should, right? It should. Debug log, what does it do? Debug log will do log outputs. Debug not initialized properly. I wonder if this was... There was a change about debug logging from someone. Downgrade debug assertion. Cabal. I think it was Cabal. Cabal. My header. Cabal. Boah. Let me search for author Cabal 009. It's not yet merged. Okay, it's not yet. Make debug message box show message before game window creation. Okay. So maybe it's not logging because this is not in. Debug assert crash. Okay, let me go here to main branch. Let me go to Cabal here and Cabal beacon. This one. Okay, let's do a cherry pick without making a commit. Oof, there's a conflict. Oof. Oof. Okay, he did actually merge something. Abort merge. Something was merged here in regards to debug CPP. Let me open the file tree. Can we search here somehow? Debug.cpp. There. Debug CPP, view history. Okay, so. Did someone touch it or not? I don't know. Okay, I really don't understand why it's not reaching the log. Let me put a breakpoint here and let's see what happens if we launch it through here. Bad linkage. What is that? Okay. I think this change can be finalized. Okay. Okay, so this hits this code. It does hit. Now let me compile in logging. Option debug logging. Debug, where is it? Debug logging here, on. Configure. Maybe it's a problem that it's not logging in release at this time. That could be without the RTS debug. Maybe that's a problem. Yeah. without making two. Gentools font code has inline coloring for texts. I wonder if that would be inline coloring for text by using color codes in text. I wonder if that would be an option. Otherwise, two texts. But it's less flexible. There will be more of these use cases in the future. Normal text. Render to the font. Not found. Render to the class, maybe. Sentence text class. To the text class. Set font. Get text extends. How do you set font then? Here. And that gives a color as well. Monospace, proportional. No. Doesn't say anything about color. Class text. Sentence class. Draw sentence. Draw sentence. Color. Color. Okay. Color. Add quad. Color. Add quad. It would probably can be implemented. The sentence would start with that color. Start with a color. It's not really going through the characters here. Where's the text? Build sentence. Centered, not centered. Build sentence. Brutal hack. Brutal hack. We don't blit for hotkey character. Add extra space. Blit char. That's a good point. Oh. I think the hotkey has inline color, right? Yeah. There's some concept of inline color here. Perhaps check how that is done. Okay. Bad linkage. What is this? Bad linkage. Oof. Remove block from list. Must go in reverse order. Global data. Okay, anyway, that's a different issue. Okay, so can it lock or not? That's the question. Can it lock? Huh? What is this? Why is this failing? What? Okay, I'm a bit shocked right now. What is this? Okay, for some reason it cannot open files. Oh. Ha ha ha. Ha ha. Ah. Because the global data has a dependency. Oof. Let's see. Okay. Okay, one bug I see here is that global data now is initialized before how does this not crash? How does this not crash? That's a good question. Which fails to initialize all the CRCs because it cannot read files. This issue was introduced by So this must be introduced by command line, I think. Refactor command line or something like that, right? Here, this one. This issue is introduced by that. Okay. Yeah, we need to solve this somehow. I think I will take a break here though. There has been 2 hours. The code behind is just horrible though. The code behind with the split strings. Good. I think I will take a break here. Then next session we continue investigating what we do with this problem here. It looks like we cannot just move the initialization of global data to somewhere else, right? Seems not healthy. Maybe we just say we initialize the XE later, right? Yeah. Global data, what is this? It is a subsystem interface class. Oof. Huh. Okay. Okay. Dependencies throughout the code base. Okay, I will check this next. I already have an idea, roundabout. We'll check that. All right, I will take a break here. I wish you a great day or night. Until next time, goodbye.